Relief is coming soon for low-income families struggling to afford childcare. Governor Mike Braun proposed $200 million in funding for CCDF vouchers.
That money can start helping families as soon as next month. Today, Brandon Schaaf spoke with the governor about it as he visited a local elementary childhood center.
How you doing?
Can you say hi? Can you say hi to the governor?
Helping these young Hoosiers and their families afford childcare. That's the idea behind Governor Mike Braun's proposed $200 million for CCDF vouchers. On Thursday, Braun met with St. Mary's Childhood Center staff and kids learning in their classrooms. The center's executive director says the visit shows the governor's commitment to expanding access to crucial education at an early age.
We want all children in Indiana to be able to have affordable, accessible early childhood education, and we want to be a part of that conversation because we feel like we do know how to provide it.
St. Mary's Early Childhood Center is one of several places across Indiana that could benefit from this new funding for CCDF vouchers. About 17 to 18% of the kids that are enrolled here take advantage of these vouchers or the On My Way pre-K program. 200 kids are enrolled at St. Mary's across their 4 locations. With 14,000 kids on the CCDF wait list, Braun says it's important for families to start seeing some relief. He explained the budget won't open up again until the state legislature wants to in January.
That's probably wise to make sure that what we're seeing in positive cash flow keeps knocking it out of the park. So we ought to be in good shape next year to take on some stuff more so than what we've even done in the past.
Braun says private investment can supplement the state's funding of CCDF. State Representative Greg Porter supports the governor's $200 million proposal, but says the problem should have been addressed sooner to prevent daycare closures. He says this new funding is a good starting point, but there's $100 million in the Financial Responsibility and Opportunity Growth Fund that could be moved to CCDF vouchers.
And I would encourage our governor to next year, as we craft the budget, to make sure that we put more money in the budget next year for CCDF to help our families. These are Hoosiers.
In Indianapolis, Brandon Schaaf, 13 News.
Radomsky says long-term investment in these kids sets them up for success throughout their education and into adulthood.